Hey guys, welcome to Troy Time. Hey, check it out. I wanted to bring you along today. I found a can of beef that I canned 4 years ago sitting in the back of my pantry. So today we're going to open it up, we're going to take a look inside, inspect it, and see if there's anything we can do with it. So you want to hang out and see what we do. It's going to be good. I've done a ton of canning videos. I've got a beef canning video on my site that's got over 15,000 views. That's a great video. Go check that one out. I've got a whole series of cooking and canning turkey, which is awesome because Thanksgiving's just around the corner. So you want to check out my site. If you're into canning, there's lots of videos here with lots of different things. So go check around. I'm sure you'll find something that you like. Generally, I use the Carry or the Nesco canner, which is an electric canner, or I use the Instapot Max. Those are my two favorite canners, and we get a lot of use out of those, both cooking and canning. So let's get into it for today. Let's take a look at this jar. So this is the beef that we found in the back of the pantry, okay? And I know in the jar it never looks tantalizing. Oftentimes there's sort of a running joke in the canning community. We call it ugly beef or ugly chicken. The texture does not look tantalizing at all, but trust me, when we get this stuff out of the jar, it's a whole different ball game, okay? So let's take a look at the top here. What you're gonna see, I don't know how well you can see it here, but it says that this was canned 4 years ago. It says October 5th, 2021, okay? Maybe we'll zoom in here a little bit more. That's a little bit of an angle on that one. That's 4 years ago. And general guidance says you want to try and use things within about a year for maximum flavor and for maximum texture, right? But there's lots of stuff that it lasts long beyond that, okay? So this is what we're going to do. We're going to open this one up and take a look. So again, when it first comes out, it's not so tantalizing, right? But once you peel it apart and you get it kind of separated, it already starts to look better. There we go. Look at that. So we've got this spread on a plate. We're going to stick this in the microwave for about 2 minutes. Now, coming out of the microwave, it already looks better. So it looks fresh. It looks nice. There was no smell in the jar. There was no rust. There was no mold, nothing like that. You want to make sure that the seal was intact as well. Okay, so the first thing we're going to make with this beef is an awesome ramen, okay? What I have here is I've got some greens, some Swiss chard. I've also got some pea shoots, and I've got some mung beans, and I've got some lentil sprouts. All these are going to go into our ramen, okay? And I'll show you the way I do that next. So what I like to do is I like to take half the noodles out. That's what's going to allow the room for all those other greens to go in. So we'll boil that. We'll get it in the microwave for about 4 minutes using half of the noodles. After that, we are going to add all the flavor packets and everything. This one comes with a little vegetable pack and a chili sauce pack and some extra bouillon. So we're going to plop that on top, mix it around, stir it in good, and get everything ready for the greens to be added. All right, so this is starting to shape up already. So now we're just going to toss our greens inside of there. We're actually going to use a little bit of the beef broth as well from the actual jar. So we're going to take some of that and put it in for a little bit of added extra beef flavor. If you didn't keep the juice from the beef broth, you could actually just add a little bit of extra beef bouillon as well. And there's the greens swirled all in, and they're just steeping in all those juices. It's awesome, man. So these are so flavorful. They're so good. I love these ramens. I really do. A big stack of beef on top of there. Yeah, that's nice, baby. So check it out. This is just shaping up to be an awesome ramen. That's that beef. It's 4 years old. Looks pretty good now, doesn't it? That's that soup, and I killed this soup, guys. This is awesome. So yeah, I tore this up. It was a great evening meal. You know, so satisfying, so filling, and actually real healthy with all those greens. This is the rest of the beef from the jar. We're going to stick that in the fridge for another meal. We'll be covering that one next. But that soup was just the way to go, baby. So yeah, so here it is. It's giving me a little bit of look. So you've got the noodles in there, you've got all the greens, and you've got that beef. And I'm telling you, it was perfect, man. That's one of the reasons I love that London broil. The texture will decline over time when things are jarred, but that London broil starts kind of tough to begin with, so that it's actually tenderized by the canning process. And as you can tell here, I ate it down to the very last drop. I really did. I crushed that ramen. It's good stuff, man. Now, if ramen isn't your thing, we'll use another recipe here. You can use just regular soup, right? So here, my second meal, this is the next day, was beef and barley, beef barley progresso soup. So we're just gonna add the beef in there the same way we did with our ramen, right? And it just comes out awesome. I just threw it right into the bowl and then just stuck it right in the microwave. So quick and easy, and just a great way to just plus up a meal, add a ton of protein, super lean, super good, and yeah, just great stuff. And you can tell mixed in there with the barley. I didn't put any additional greens in this one. just because I'm trying to kind of cater to different audiences. So if you don't do the greens, you don't have a gardener, you don't do the microgreens, just add it right to a simple soup. And it just comes out awesome. This beef was so tender. It was perfect. It really was. So 4 years old and still just ready to go, baby. This last batch, this is 2 days later now, so I had this in the fridge for about 5 days, 4 days, something like that. And we're going to use this with our breakfast, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break it all up, just like this, and it's going to go into the microwave again for 2 minutes. I did sort of a double serving for my breakfast. We're going to put this over toast. So I'm in a hurry to kind of use the rest of this beef so I can get this video out. So I decided to go ahead and have 4 pieces of toast. That's quite a breakfast. Normally it would be half this size. But there's the beef on top, and already it's looking good. And so we're going to just basically drizzle some gravy right over the top of that. And the gravy heated up in the microwave as well, and we just drizzle it right over the top. Man, that is shaping up good. This looks really, really good. So yeah, I add some seasonings to mine. What I like to do is I add salt and pepper, and I like some garlic powder, and then I also like the little cayenne. I like a little, how do you say it, Tony Chacherons. I like that on there, sprinkled on top. It's really good. And so that's basically everything that we do: salt, pepper, garlic, and Tony Chacherons. And yeah, and we're just gonna cut this up, and it's gonna be a wonderful breakfast. It was a huge breakfast, actually. It filled me way up. Yeah, just look at how tender that looks. It's so juicy, it's so flavorful. It's perfect. I mean, honestly, being tenderized in the canning process, and 4 years later, it still just comes out wonderful. Yeah, here I got it cut up, ready to go, ready to eat, and even on the fork. So, yeah, I love this. It's 4 years old and just perfect, man. Look at how tasty that looks. Okay, another great thing to realize is how quick and easy these meals were, right? So the food is already cooked when it comes out. It's already in its own gravy. And literally, this breakfast literally was less than 5 minutes. 2 minutes for the beef, 2 minutes for the gravy, pop the toast out of the toaster. 5 minutes later, I've got an awesome breakfast, hot and ready to go, baby. Same thing with the soups and any of the meals when you're running with the canning. It's just already cooked, ready to go. And so it's just quick and easy. But yeah, I think you can tell. Hopefully this looks as good to you as it does to me. The 4 years in and the canning process still good to go. The meat is so tender, so juicy, and I just loved it. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that, and hopefully you liked it as much as I did. And yeah, hopefully you check out some of my other canning videos. I got lots of videos coming soon, guys. Go check them out. This is Troy Time. I hope you have a great night, and we will talk to you soon. This is Troy Time. I'm out.